first. That's right. He will throw his coworkers under the bus if it means he could possibly get a viral video out of it. Here he is, Producer Eddie, everybody.
Guys, there is a medicine shortage out there. I've looked on the news. I don't see anything about it, but I experienced this myself. My 3-year-old got sick. We took him to the doctor. The doctor prescribed him medicine. We went to pharmacy number 1. They said, no, we're out of that medicine. And then we go to pharmacy number 2. No, we're out of that medicine. And then they send us to the 3rd pharmacy. No, yeah, there's a shortage going on. We don't have that medicine. It's an antibiotic, I guess, for kids. They said that there's a lot of kids getting RSV right now and getting sick, that they're running short on this medicine. And I'm like, this is a big deal.
Did you ever get it?
Eventually, pharmacy 4.
Oh. Why not start a pharmacy 4 if you don't they have a computer database where they just say if they have it or not?
Yeah.
No, but I went to the nearest one because they're companies, right? And they say, oh, I can only look in the database of our company.
Different pharmacy companies.
I looked at the ones in the neighborhood.
Like Walgreens, CVS.
Correct.
That, got it. So you finally found it?
Finally found it, but this is a big deal. Like, how do they run short on medicine?
The same way when you go into a Subway, sometimes they're out of meat.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's
We're out
just
of bread.
unfortunate timing because everybody got it all at once.
That's crazy, man. Like, people could get really sick. And
did your kids have RSV?
Yeah. My middle child was in the hospital for 6 days with it, and my youngest was in there with 4 days with it.
Is that a lung thing?
It inhibits, it blocks their breathing. It like gets liquid in their chest, and they can't breathe. So they need help with a breathing tube, and it sucks all of it out of there.
Is that a lung thing?
Yeah.
Respiratory.
Yeah.
Respiratory. Isn't that what I said?
Yeah.
It gets down in their lungs, makes it
that
hard
would
for
be a
them to
lung
breathe.
thing.
Like that.
Chest,
Chest is, I don't know.
Eddie,
Anyway.
is your kid okay?
he's better now. We got the medicine. But, man, just know that there's a shortage out there.
Is it a lung thing?
It's a lung thing.
It's a chest thing, yeah.
All right, up next. Don't invite him to any of your important events because he'll try to make a speech. Here he is. Lunchbox, everybody.
Yeah, well, Bobby, months ago, I mean, I don't know how long ago, you recommended a show called Peacemaker.
With John Cena, it's hilarious.
And so I finally you know what? I need something to watch. We're flipping through HP. Oh, there's that Peacemaker. Bobby says that's pretty good.
Boom.
That's a fun show. I don't even care about superhero shows. I don't watch all these Marvel movies. I don't watch any of that. I enjoyed it.
It's funny, huh?
Wife enjoyed it. It was funny. It wasn't your typical, it was funny. It was goofy. Very enjoyable. And my wife enjoyed it, which makes it even better. So, yeah, I give it, 3.5.
That's all? 3.5?
You
What do
really
you give
enjoyed it.
4.5.
Oh, yeah.
4.5?
Peacemaker was awesome. Yeah.
Maybe I give it 4.
4 is fine.
4, I don't know what you call those things, the dragonflies. You know what I'm talking about? What?
Just say dragonflies.
Dragonflies
Nobody
out
knows
of
the
5.
difference anyway. Yeah.
Yeah.
Peacemaker's really good. Mike Dieland told me about it.
Yeah, John Cena, he's pretty good.
Up next, if you're a scammer out there listening, and you're like, I wonder who I could scam today, send it Amy's way because she'll probably fall for it. Here she is. Amy,
Yeah.
everybody.
Okay, so I had some painters working at my house, and they had been there for quite some time. I feel like over an hour. Didn't act like they knew anything about me or the show. And then out of nowhere, one of the guys says, "So, how's Stanley the dog doing?"
Oh.
And I was like, "Oh, you mean from ACL surgery?" And he's like, "Yeah. How's he doing?" I said, "Oh, I think he's recovering well. I mean, he can't run around. They have to keep him on a leash." And then this whole conversation about Stanley the dog. But I just was like, oh, well, that's thoughtful. People are checking on your dog.
The dog there.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably, looking at your house too, but hey,
Yeah.
I'm glad he asked about the dog.
I know. I wonder if sometimes when people come in, if they know right away
Oh, never mind.
if they're a listener, or then they see photos and then they put it together. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either, but probably yes. They probably look at I would. Let's say all of a sudden I'm invited in a house to do something, and I'm like, wait, this is Derek Jeter's house. You don't think I'm looking at everything?
Everything.
What? People do not look
Everything.
Hey,
at
I'm
our
putting this
stuff.
whitey tighties on my head and doing
That's
a little
right.
lap around the kitchen. You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
Yeah, I would. That'd be awesome.
Okay, well, luckily this guy's nice.
From Mountain Pine, Arkansas, he wrote a new song called Opening Act. And at the game Nerds, he's the fastest to react.
Thank you.
Bobby Bones.
Thank you very much. So you've heard of Flat Stanley, right?
Yes.
Explain to our listeners what Flat Stanley is.
He's doesn't he live around the house or whatever?
That's Elf on the Shelf.
No, it's a cutout of this little boy, and he's laminated, and you take him around if you're going on a trip or a vacation or traveling, and he does different activities. You can even mail him to other people, and they take photos.
And
then you write a
we've had a
report.
Flat Stanley sent
Yeah.
here before. We take a picture with it and send it back. And you've heard of Flat Stanley, but maybe you hadn't heard of Fat Stanley. That's my dog. I call him Fat Stanley. Well, the problem is, and I bring him up because we're having an issue now where he did have this surgery that Amy was referring to, but he can't exercise, so he's getting fatter and fatter, which is not healthy, but he can't do anything. So now we're just having to feed him less and less.
Oh.
But he's just a fat boy. He's getting so. I told you he has a lot of nicknames. Fat in the Hat, Fatness Everdeen, Fat Stanley,
Yeah, I like that. Fatness Everdeen.
Fat Sprat is a bulldog. Eat no fat. I forget. I just try stuff. But we have to figure out a way to exercise him without Fat Benatar. Hit me with your best shot.
Oh, that's so good. Wow, I like that.
I'm
one.
like, hey, Fat Benatar. He just looks up. But this is the struggle we're having right now. The dog is getting too fat and unhealthy, but we can't do much about it because he can't really move yet. So what do you do? Really? Is the question I'm asking you guys. What do you do?
I don't know. I'm picturing like when he's laying there, can you like move his front legs? Like
But if I move them for him, then he's getting them moved by me.
Oh, I figure you like put them in a running motion.
Oh, that does the same thing.
Yeah.
You ever seen
it's
those?
like water jogging.
That's those machines that shake your butt and it says it's like working out.
Yeah.
They stopped making those
yeah.
like 73.
Right.
Yeah.
But they didn't work.
They didn't work.
Okay.
No.
Huh.
That's what we're dealing with. So if anybody sees my dog getting fatter, that's what it is. It's Fat Stanley right now. We're trying to limit his food intake, and hopefully we take him on 5-minute walks twice a day, January 1st. But it's that long away. That's all. That's the drama at home right now.
It's a Bobby Bones show.